Isn't streaming fun? Isn't technology wonderful? Anyway, sorry about that. Yes, I can manage my dashboard again. Um, Whatever. At least that wasn't right an hour into the stream where Comcast just fucked off for no particular reason. That could have been a lot worse, I suppose. If that's all that happens, then hey, I'm cool with that. Anyway, we're back to Mario Maker 2. Let's get ready to move our fingers. Fingers. Sorry, I checked the notifications out of habit. Anyway, if you weren't here last time, we started making a level. Is some pipe boats in a harbor. In fact, you know what? Let's play it, and if you didn't see it last time, or if you need a refresher, here's what we have going on. Chat made this. I just input what to do on the controller. So it's some pipe boats in the water. You got the key coins that you got to go above and below for. We got about, what, halfway through this, you guys would say? See, you get like a submarine here. I looked through it, I not edited, but I like tweaked a couple minor little things that would have had to been tweaked anyway. Just to clean up. Like, there was like some stuff here, that was out of place. Like a random semi-solid platform for no reason. I don't know how that got there. So there's your 5 coins. There's a bunch of secrets too. Sean came up with these smokestacks up here. Diego's here. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming. So you get a couple little areas where you can get secrets while you're collecting the coins. And then you come back and it's, you know, it's not too far. You go back to the submarine, you go inside, and this is about where we left off. Now we gotta start with the sub area, but very tired but chilling, that's good. I was very tired earlier. I had to grab a coffee. I wasn't gonna make it. It's really like gloomy and rainy here. I wasn't going to stay alive if I didn't go out and A, just get up and do something, and B, get caffeine. You weren't supposed to touch it? I know, I'm sorry, but nothing major. Like, nothing is out of place. There was just like, there was like this one random platform, like right here, that I must have just misplaced, and I like erased it. And I think I did like one other thing, but I did not touch your beautiful creation in any substantial way. Sean and I bought our first can of coffee today. I think it's the store brand's French Vanilla Bean. That's what I had. Well, French Vanilla I got from Wawa, which is what I always get, is French Vanilla, because the rest of their coffee tastes just burnt. But I guess that did the trick. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm alive! Anyway, yeah, this was so fun the last time, and I hope you guys were having fun too, because this is great, and this is turning out great, I think. I even, like, played through it a couple times, just because, like, I had Mario Maker on anyway, a few times. If getting a can of coffee together are not the roses of love blooming further, I don't know what is. Goals, honestly. I know I say that a lot, but goals, honestly. Anyway, I was wondering, you know, we got the fire flower going on as like the secondary power up, which is fine because I think the leaf would break things and you could just like fly up to like the secret areas and stuff. But we have these fish bones here, which I think was even my idea, maybe. I don't remember, but you can't kill them with fireballs, so I'm wondering... But they do get killed anyway, if they just, you know, start chasing after you. So it's not that big of a deal, but I feel like there's not much use to having fireballs, so it's like, do we want to change that? I don't know if we want to change this area. Because originally we had this dude here, which I did like, but Kevin made a good point. You know, when you're here, there's like too much going on with the cannonballs, and then you got like another ball happening. But I kind of like him here, and plus like the balls interact with that upside down slope. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas to change anything there, but if not, we can just move on to area 2. We even have we're gonna have a bonus room here. This isn't it, but this was just as an example. We don't even have to, this doesn't even have to be airship. It's just like that for now, as we make a decision. Area 2, Homing Bill Hell. We can do that if you want. Where is the, yeah. Just red bullet bills all over the damn place. Stack them to the heavens. Stack them to the heavens. I could write a song called Stack them to the Heavens.
Here we go.
You get the bonus and you get killed immediately. Area 2 does not equal bonus. It was a jape room. Players love jape room. Players love trolls. You ever go on Mario Maker, every other level is troll, lol. Maybe Area 2 should be piratey? That's a good idea. We could even make this, like, nighttime. I don't know. I haven't used a whole lot of nighttime in this area, in this game yet. I haven't done a whole lot in this game in general, to be honest. I feel like, but... Yeah, do we get the bonus room out of the way, or do we just keep level building? We can just, like, wall off one single screen. Oops. Still not used to the TV controls. But it's a learning process. Is that like the center there or no? Oops. See? Still not used to it. Get the bonus room out of the way? Yeah, we can do that. Oh, that is kind of the center?
Here we go.
I like the pirate idea, since we already got, like, a nautical theme going on. I wish there was more of a reason, and I know everybody says this, but it's true. I wish there was more of a reason to actually give the player extra lives and coins and stuff. Like, coins are good for, like, attracting people to certain spots and, like, leading the way. But 1-up mushrooms are like almost useless unless the player just happens to be on like endless mode. But we can like find a way to... I mean, if this is going to be like, if we do end up using like Bill Blasters, we could even make the bonus room centered around like shooting out coins. Winged coins. Oh, that's right. We can have... Hello? We can have ice blocks now. I would like to incorporate that at some point. Because I was wanting something like that for a long time. I wanted, like... Yeah, like this. I wish you could put anything in the ice. Not just coins, like maybe like mushrooms or enemies. You could, like, unfreeze them. But really, I just wanted a block that could be destroyed by the Fire Flower. And so this is fine by me. Because, like, Mario Land 2 had... Like, obviously Mario 3 had this, but Mario Land 2 had it as well. And I thought it was neat to have... You know, because you have blocks you can destroy from the bottom, blocks you can destroy from the top, like in Mario World. Or if you ground pound in, like, New Super Mario Brothers style. But you didn't have anything you could really destroy with projectiles. So, I'm glad they gave us that. But I have not found a use for it yet. Oops. Be little, Luigi. We're still doing Luigi. It's still Year of Luigi 2 because Luigi's Mansion. Could be a bit like the airship segments of Mario 3, but maybe with sails or the equivalent. That's a good idea, yeah. Because we already got, like, the boats going on. We kind of got, like, the sail at the one part. We had a little sailboat from last time. Plus, we have all this stuff we were gonna... that was kind of intended to be like a sail and like a crow's nest that we might use later. Hey, I'm finally awake for one of these, and what a stream to be here for. Yes, absolutely. It's an interactive stream. You can play along at home. You can tell me what to do. Just type in on your touch-tone keypads now. It is really windy outside, I'm just now hearing. Should do something with a snake block. We could do... Yeah, because, like, this area is not going to have, water. Obviously, so we can kind of take more advantage of a snake block now. Since there are, like, pits to fall in. And that's another thing I haven't used a whole lot, because it can be tricky to, like, set up. I feel like it requires, a decent amount of planning. Like, you can't just really, like, place haphazardly or it's stupid. Like, no one wants that. That's not fun. Wasn't this part going to be vertical? Was it? I don't remember. We can still make it vertical, I think. That might clear everything, but that's not a big deal. Yeah. We can still... I guess vertical flying pirate ships. I feel like Kevin mentioned it last time. I think you're right. I don't... I just gotta put the pipes back. I could be wrong. Well, you know, whatever, even if being wrong leads to something, then it still led to something, so... it's like, was it really wrong in the first place if you gain something from it? Don't answer that, because there could be, I don't know. There could be a lot of ways to interpret that. You could look at that really positively or really negatively. I still want them to announce a Super Mario 2 maker that's a separate part of the game. Just give me all the Mario 2 weirdness. Yeah, I mean, everybody kind of thought they were going to do that with, like... I mean, there was instant speculation with extra game styles down here. You know, the plural happening, and, like, the fact that there is, like, a space where they could fit another one, so... I'm kind of surprised that wasn't the first DLC, but maybe they're still working on something that is just, you know, taking a while. I don't know. We don't know where it came from, or what they're working on. That voice is getting worse, and I don't know why I keep doing it. Like, nobody would know what that voice is even supposed to be if it were not, like... I mean, definitely, I don't think if it weren't for Vinny, if I was saying that particular part, no one would know. We don't know why he's saying it, or where he keeps getting these ideas from. It's like a weird, bastardized, old Homestar Runner. Hey, Strongbag, can I borrow your fondue pot? Is that, like, 2 Homestar Runner references, like, just immediately? Is that what this stream is going to be tonight? Just reference stream? I was going to record my best Mega Man 8 Dr. Light impression the other day and forgot. Do it. I want to hear it. What was... There's like one voice you have done, that I was like, wow, you do that... Like, it's a male voice and you do it better than I do. I think it was like a Vinny thing, but I don't remember what it was. I was watching my Link to the Past randomizer stream on October 23rd, and it's also just references out the ass. Snap? No, aside from that, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was like a thing that... Oh, no, it wasn't Rem Lazar. Was it? I don't remember. Christ, I never put those two together, Drunk Light and Homestar. Mega Man? You must find all the energy resources immediately, Mega Man. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily. So I'm wondering, how can we make this interesting instead of just having coins like shoot at you? What if we make them all different, at least? Stop. With the parachute ones up high, and then... This is a very meticulous process. Oh, right, they're already, like, somewhat slow. Oh, those are just shooting bullets. They're already, like, somewhat slow because night theme for airship is, like, all the items are underwater. And all the enemies. Too bad you can't make Spike, like, throw coins. That would be cool to, like, just place him on top and just have him toss even more. if we had, like... Where's the mushroom? The one-up mushroom. Just give him everything. Just make him feel good. The Zelda update was pretty unexpected. You think there will be more stuff like that? I'm wondering if that's the direction they're going to take, because my immediate thought on that was Samus. Even though I'm not that big on Metroid, but I feel like Samus would have a lot of interesting applications. Missed opportunity not to give him a modifier like that. Yeah, a lot of these things I feel like you could do more with, but, like, you gotta think from, like, the developer standpoint, like, how much they're already doing, and also, like, how much more complicated does that then make the game for the average player. Sam, what did you send me? Is this to play on stream like last time? If they announce Metroid levels, I'd go nuts on it. People are already making like Metroidvania levels in Mario Maker and have been since the beginning, so it's like, sure, why not?
These seem to be energy resources, but I've never seen this type on Earth.
I've never seen this type on
I
ice.
don't know where this energy came from, but we cannot let it fall into Dr. Wowie's hands. We must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man. But where is Dr. Wily? That's a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission in the Wadar Womb. When we find that meteor, we'll find Dr. Wily.
That was really good. I forgot what half of the real lines even were, because I've just heard Vinny's bastardized version so much. Ice. I've never seen that type on ice.
Here we go.
These? It's a fun voice to do. I'm not that good at impressions. I feel like I would be a decent enough just regular voice actor just to do whatever dumb idiot voices I could come up with, but... Why is that scrolling over? That shouldn't be scrolling. Oh, right. It has to go all the fucking way. Because it's vertical. Right? Yeah, I'm not that good at impressions. Like, anytime I try to do a voice, especially on stream, it's like, I hear it back later on, and it's like, that doesn't sound anything like I thought it would. And it didn't sound anything like I thought it would coming out, and then it just sounds even worse hearing it played back. But they're fun to do. I feel like the voice was too high, but Mega Man was perfect, I guess. Mega Man did sound perfect. But where is Dr. Wily? See, like, I can't go that high without just going all the way and turning into, like, Mickey Mouse. I liked your Peter Griffin voice. Oh, God, Lois. Hey, remember that time I was playing Mario Maker? And we were putting in we were trying to make a bonus room, but then all we kept talking about was doing voices, and we don't know where they came from, or who they are, or what they want. And ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Wow, I'm sorry, I just went crazy right there. And it's good that, like, nobody is, like, even home right now, because the whole house would be... Like, Nico, what the fuck are you... Who are you talking to in there? In various voices. Anyway, yeah, let's come back to the bonus room. I feel like... We can at least have something there. For supper... I want a party platter. I've not watched Clone High in a very long time. Oh, yeah, Why do all the shows I like end after one season? Do you want to do vertical, like, going down? Like, if you start up and, like, you're... I haven't really done anything like that, and it's not something you see a lot. We choose to go to the moon. And all the other things. This really did turn into a Family Guy bit. Like, it's just all these unrelated voices happening to each other. Free fall challenge? Oh gosh. Go down the sales? It can be like one of the Donkey Kong Country 2 levels, but like reversed. You can't really make sales though, I don't think. I mean, you can pretend these are sales. I don't know, how would you enter the dungeon? How would you make sales out of like, and do we can still like use pipes even to an extent, you know? Like hell, the ceiling could be pipes. Actually, no, you can't. Well, most of it can be pipes. You're not allowed to put a pipe entrance all the way at the edge of the screen, even if you're not using it to exit. There's a lot of weird limitations in this game. And again, I say, you know, look at it from like the developer standpoint and like, you know, we don't want to make this too complicated. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like there are some simple things that they just didn't allow. NikoPlayGameTime. I don't know like anything about it. I don't know if I would enjoy that, but I already forget like what game that was. Because like I watched the streams of those, but I don't remember. I'm getting it confused with Noita. Noita. Oh, gee, Rick, this is almost as bad as the time we did impressions from the internet. I'm getting a lot of anxiety about this, Rick.
Morty, you gotta stop. You gotta calm down, Morty. Can't keep buckling off all these other people's livelihoods, Morty. You gotta come up with your own original content. It's the internet, Morty. I mean, yeah, sure, you can do whatever the hell you want, but doesn't mean you should.
Oh, geez, Rick, I have no idea what to even do. I can't even make a Mario level. I mean, come on, Rick. Just let me do some more voices, Rick. And then there was silence. See, the voices stopped, and I was like, shit, now what? Are you guys getting sound for the game? At least, because, yes? Okay. Because last time I totally forgot to turn my TV down, and I realized it was, like, super loud. God, that Rick voice actually, like, hurts to fucking do. Like, that hurt my chest, actually. Let me recuperate for a minute. Barely? Well, I think, whoa, voice crack, cool, okay. I think, here it's gonna be a little more quiet. It should be a little more substantial now. Recuperate, you stop it. Anyway. I forgot this was a Mario Maker stream. It was too much fun just to fuck off and... So what if you, like, keep going, like, down and, like... back, like, left and right? Not free. I don't know about the free falling, but maybe. The volume balance is okay though. That's good. Okay. It's hard to get a handle on these things for some reason. We don't know why. Should we do slopes here as well? Oops. Like if you have this side kind of coming down. Big slide time. Slide time live. I like that much verticality. I feel like this part should have some challenge to descend. Yeah. We can do like a free fall kind of. Maybe like when you fall off of here. In fact. Excuse me.
Here we go.
Like say the player starts sliding and it's like we can use this handy dandy tool to find out like where they came from. Oh, but it doesn't last that long. But you can get kind of an idea. This should be like reverse Donkey Kong. Oh man, again, it's too bad like you can't have Spike throw anything other than the balls. I wonder if like are you gonna throw them or yeah, like what happens? Can you slide into the ball? No, you die. I thought maybe you could knock out the balls. Mario Plinko. You could have like some multiple paths. And then like if they choose the right path they get like a better reward. Oops. Yeah, so let's the ramp doesn't go... No, don't go that way. You gotta extend it a little further. Because that's as far as it goes. And then what if we did a steeper slope? That goes to about the middle. Yeah, like that, and then also have it coming up the other way. And let's just add some siding at first, and then maybe we can have it be open. Open salami. If only we had some goddamn smiley ramps. I know. Then you could just run on the walls and on the ceiling. But I like this idea already so far. Oh shit, man. Too bad the music lasts like the whole level. There's no real easy way to we got the sliding music. But I would have to place the tiles, like, all over the level for it to work. So I don't think we can do that as appropriate as it would be. Fill all this in. Although you gotta be careful because you have a limited number of like amount of tiles you're allowed to use. The smiley ramps, I said this before, would be so cool if they utilized them the way they did in Mario Advance 4. Which was you could even like place them on like this sort of angle, like upside down, and then you could run like up and on the ceiling. People would fucking make Sonic levels if you had that. Oops. So let's have it, since you're coming down the one way, and now we have like a double ramp. We can put something at like the top of this ramp. In case they decide to like jump up here, like put another bonus coin. Or bonus soda. Why not semi-solid platforms here? Other than the fact that they look like a box. Blocks. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, they wouldn't really... I guess I was about to do that, and then I guess they wouldn't really fit. We can always... these don't have to even... I can get rid of all those tiles if we need more. Can you all hear my cat snoring? My cat's in here, and I usually don't let him in here during the stream for what should be obvious reasons. Having an animal run around while you stream. You know what? Maybe another power-up over here. Like, they might lose a power-up by this point, but, maybe we can give them an opportunity to get a new one. Actually, maybe for this part, should we use the leaf and then you can kind of like descend slowly at times? Is it possible to shake out a spiked ball from Spike on the editor? It is. If you can just change him to the ball itself. So that's a good idea. You can have parts where like the balls are rolling down.
Here we go.
They start moving like whatever direction you're facing, because I guess they're sentient. See, if this were snow, they could be the snowballs, and then like you wouldn't have to worry about them hurting you. But I don't know how much use we could make of that. I mean, you guys are smarter than I am. I think. You're coming up with a lot of shit that I would not think of. Oh yeah, Sam said to have Buzzy Beetles there. So let's put like... eight, and you can get like a 1-up out of it if you slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here we go.
Oh, I already forgot I put those there. Also, maybe the power-up... God damn it. Should be at, like, the beginning of this area? Or maybe not. I don't know. So I was going to move this over a bit. Put a spring in the wall so they bounce off it. That's genius. And we even got, like, that little platform there. So, yeah, why the hell not? Trambopoline.
Here we go.
Nice. Yeah, so if they choose to, like, come that way, and... Let's even... God damn it, that trail is not long enough.
Here we go.
I just wanted to see, like, the jump angle here. I was just gonna put some coins. Actually, yeah, it's probably better to widen that a little bit.
Here we go.
And we can put another spring. And springs over here. How will those settle,
Here
though?
we go.
Yeah, that's fine. I would do a little bit of that. Better save. We haven't even saved yet. Holy shit. How long have we been even doing this? What if Comcast decided to die again? Then we would have lost everything. Okay, so they come here. We don't have anything in this spot yet. But then they come and slide. And then... Should we do the leaf? Since this is now kind of like an athletic segment, and maybe put like 10 coins in here just for the hell of it. Actually, no. I think it would be more satisfying to put the actual... this. Actually, I wonder... Hold on. If we put these buzzy beetles on, like, the ceiling, and then they would fall as you're coming along. Or they would probably fall too slowly, I think. Because of the,
Here we go.
yeah. I mean, we can change it to daytime. I think that was my dumb idea to make it night, and I just left it that way.
Here we go.
Although they still don't fall fast enough, so... This is why it's up to you guys, because all of my ideas have just failed so far. Only you can prevent Nico's dumpster fire ideas. Spike balls and bullet bill cannons? How would we incorporate that? I mean, obviously, have to be into this section. Or we still have this area up here. We could do it like... Because I like that idea. I have not seen that happen yet. Does a star make you slide faster? Let's find out. Well, let's see how fast you slide to begin with. And then maybe we can tell.
Here we go.
That was like 5 seconds. If you have a...
Here we go.
I think it's about the same. Yeah. Right? That looked about the same.
Here we go.
Every power-up. Inverse DK arcade, evading spiked balls coming out of pipes and cannons. Okay. That is a good equivalent for the barrels. So which way do we slide from here? Or do we keep sliding, or... What if it's like a little bit? And then like a little bit again. And then maybe we can... Where's that cannon that we were gonna... How does that work?
Here we go.
Oop. Why did it give me a thing to stand on? There's ground right there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Because then you got one coming after you, likely. If you go that far. And then you gotta... Oh, there's another one. You gotta go back and avoid the first one. Make a fork in the path, or the fork can come later. Yeah, let's do like a little bit of just like one way at first, and then... Like, how far are we? We're almost halfway down already. That's the problem with the vertical. You end up going like... You end up using space really fast, it feels like. At least for me. What if you have to just... Yeah, let's keep with the back and forth. Now, is that too much?
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
It's a little hard to like stop your momentum before it shoots out at you. I'm trying to anticipate like what people might think when they see this. If they're gonna start turn. Oh wow, that just goes right over you. Jumbo spike balls. That's true. We can change the size of them. Big.
Here we go.
That's probably just gonna hit the. Oh no, I guess not. I feel like we're gonna need a longer one before we can do the red cannons. But this just having a big one. So let's just get, you know, like the basic shape out first. Let's say we go like all the way to the left now. You could have them pop out of a pipe instead of the cannons if they're too fast. That's true, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me see how the pipes work, because that might be like just the right speed. I'll just move that, and then we can... Because then it's not like so fast that the player doesn't have any time to react. But let's see. That's why this is so... Like, we were talking about, like, the ROM editors last time. And I like this... See, that barely... Maybe we have to make it a yellow pipe, or a red pipe. But then you might get too much. But that's why I like this, because there's so many, like, what-ifs in... I mean, in game design in general. That it's kind of necessary to... be able to go in and out like so quickly. And I really like that about Mario Maker.
Here we go.
You better put something on the underside of that pipe, even if it is just for testing. You're right. Oops, that's a slope. Yeah, you really want to piss somebody off, just... Whoa. No. Hope that wasn't Joy-Con drift just then. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. No loose pipe crew. Nude pipes. Can't have them. Get rid of them. Should we do pipes all the way down? Or not all the way down, but like for what we have so far? Or was the cannon better? The cannon feels more startling. Which I kind of like. But I wonder if it's the right speed. I think... that's hard to judge. Like, what the reaction time is. Two pipe, two cannon, and two red cannon. That's a good idea. Then you have like a little bit of each. You prepare them. It gets like gradually harder. Oops. And then cannon. We can just move that over here. Or we could just multi-grab one item. We're gonna have to... I'm wondering, should we go back to pipes for this? I know we wanted, like, pirate shit, but... I just want to see how this looks, because this... That could be kind of cool with the pipes. I don't know. Maybe. It's a little weird. Oh fuck, I love it. Plus it would allow us, like, it feels more natural to just have, like, a single pipe sloped like that. Excuse me. And then we wouldn't have to worry about filling on all this dead space, too.
Here we go.
Why did I... Luigi's just in the void here.
Go.
Can you imagine being trapped on, like, a little platform that high up? That'd be scary as hell. I don't know. I got a fear of heights, so... I'm sure there are some people who would find that exhilarating, but... Not me. No, I extended that a little too much, I think. Now is red cannon time. And is it red cannon with big? Or just red cannon with regular? And then maybe later red cannon with big? I haven't tested out this update that far, but can you give piranha plants the spike balls so they do that Mario 3 thing where they blow on it? Unfortunately, I don't think so. How did... Wow. I haven't seen anybody mention that. And that really should be a thing.
Here we go.
It just kills them. You could... kind of maybe like achieve a similar effect with the Twister.
Here we go.
God, what if you had to like jump through that and get blown up and then not hit the ball at the same time?
Here we go.
R.I.P. Yes. What if this is where the you get the fork in the road? Like we have another section where it's like you come down to a center, and on the other side you have another one of those. Oh, it's one less.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's see how this works. So you give them a 1-up at the start, because you know they're gonna fucking die. Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot that one was big. Those just go straight down the middle.
Here we go.
Why do I assume select is just going to do anything I want it to do, and then I keep hopping into play? I think maybe not this yet, because the... Stop. It needs to be long. We need a long boy. Oops, that is not a slope. Then we need another long boy. Make it even longer. Put a spring where that second bullet bill cannon is so the momentum is kept. That's a good idea. Where is that? Oh, right here? Yeah, will they hit that properly? Oh, that is close. That might not be the actual way it comes out, just because I was there already. Let's see. If you just hold down the entire time, what happens? Oh, you have to jump there. How did that happen? Oh, did I leave a ball up here? I left this dude. That might have been it.
Here we go.
Springs in front of them up. You can just move the cannon up one space. You're right. Sean, I'm handing over this stream to you. I think you know your shit more than I do. I just saw the bullet thing fall and I was like, what? Pass the controller to Sean. Just get on a plane to Texas. Yeah, it'll be a few hours before the stream continues, but I'll put on like a playlist in the meantime.
Here we go.
Just let me get to Texas real fast. And I will actually gain an hour. Oh. Now you don't get the opportunity for anything to come out. Except there. We don't have that much space left. I think we used up too much in this area. We could always get rid of some of this. I don't know. Like, what if we just started with this? Hollow it out? No, I mean, we're running out of vertical space, not out of, like, tiles to use. We only got a couple screens left. And I'm wondering, should we have started earlier? And maybe not use the steeper slopes as well. Oops. I've been hearing sirens all day because Santa Claus has been riding around on a fire truck since like 1 o'clock. And it's 9:15 now, and I gotta wonder if they've let the poor guy have a break. I don't know how long it takes. Our neighborhood's not that big. I don't know why it's taking him this long. His jingle bells must be freezing. Christmas in Promopolis. I'm still thinking about that movie. Santa keeps starting all the fires. He's a burnish. Burnish Santa. God, I saw cosplay earlier of Leo in a Santa version of his usual outfit. I've not seen, like, that much art of Promare for some reason. It's a treat when I do. And Gallo as a reindeer, but his pants were too skin tight. Or Gallo. It was Gallo, right? Not Gallo. I think it would be... We don't really need this part, right? Maybe like this first ramp is good, but then this part maybe not. This is where Mario making gets hard, because then things like they don't work out quite like you expect them to. I think let's... get rid of some of this. I'm going to have to fire up Mario Maker 2 and test some things out. Good idea. Then you can like work. You could play along at home. You can work in real time and find out like what works. I think we used up too much space with this section. You know what? We can come back to this whole area. Because we still have, like, the ending area. And we could, like, start on that. Like, say you finish the sub-area and then you're gonna, like, come out and then... It's like, what do we do? Again, do we make more boats before the end of the level? In fact, I have to take a quick BRB for the cat, and I'm gonna feed him and then we can come back and we can start fresh. So sit tight, I'll be right back. Look at that. I'll be right back, don't go anywhere, and we'll continue making some more Mario. Alright, I'm back. Everything is taken care of. I like the Game Boy camera version of this song. Well, guess what? I got you, fam. I had all 3 versions of this song queued up, and I just haven't used them yet. Fucking love this song. It's much longer. It's like 5 minutes, so I'll keep it in my BRB queue. Because this is like the ultimate version of the song. Anyway. So here are some of the ideas we had. We had the crow's nest thing. We wanted some Cheep Cheeps. I don't know if we're going to be able to incorporate that. Kevin wanted... I don't think we're going to be able to incorporate this either. Kevin wanted to know if this was a thing that you could do. Which was, he wanted, like, the Tanuki statue. Because he didn't know if it was in the game or not. And I said, you kind of have... Because he wanted to go through on a conveyor belt. Like, through a obstacle. And, like, turn into the statue and be invincible. And I was like, you can kind of do that. And I had not realized, like, just how similar that, in fact, was to the Tanuki thing. But I don't think we're going to be able to make use of it this time. I think, like, how much space do we have left? We only have 2 screens. before the end. Like 2.5. So like, what if we made like a big boat with this crow's nest thing? If we can make that happen.
Here we go.
These are some good ass boats. Wait, I think I did, yeah. I meant to do this steep slope first. Let's do a little bit more. Don't need that much. I think I said this last time, but I wish you could just, like, flip these horizontally. And then you would have the right amount going in the opposite direction. But they were too busy putting Link in the game. I'm not smart enough to make use of Link in this. I can just make really basic Mario levels, and people make, like, insane shit. To the point where somebody made a fucking calculator in Mario Maker. Who thinks of this stuff? What were they thinking? Or how were they thinking? So there's the brig boat. Don't have a whole lot of space for this bad boy, but could even kind of go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe they were thinking Iwata made games on his calculator so that I could make a calculator in my games. That is awesome. I wonder, like, that could very well have been the thought process. And that's awesome if it was. Well, we gotta have something at the top. Maybe, does this sail thing even really work? People also make computers in Minecraft. Holy shit. Which are way more sophisticated. I've seen some things made in Minecraft, but I've not seen a whole lot, so I don't know like how deep it goes, but that's incredible. Does it look better? Should it have the full platform, or should it be like you can go down into it somehow? Game Boy emulators in Minecraft? Oh my god. They made Pokemon using Minecraft. Minecraft is just game development now. I mean, you could, I guess, build your own game from scratch in another game. I mean, the fact that Dreams for PlayStation, the fact that that exists, amazes me. Because I don't know how it works. I don't have it. So I don't know, like, what's involved when people make these things. But, like, wow. I don't even know, like, what to say to that kind of galaxy brain thinking. That'll be like the pipe you come out from. Didn't we say... Who said... This was Bowser Jr., who was... like the captain or something. So what if he's the boss... and then you get like a key and you end up up here. I was watching videos about this when I was trying to find how computers work. I have no idea how computers work. I tried to open up this little game thing yesterday, this little game system I have, handheld thing. And it was a disaster. I can't be allowed to do anything with technology. It is beyond my comprehension. Wait, he needs a key. These? Keys? So if you beat Bowser Jr., you get up on the crow's nest. For your final reward. Or you know what? Lead them off. A computer is basically a system of millions of tiny on-off switches. I suppose that's true, isn't it? Because, you know, binary. It's just zeros and ones. It's just one thing or the other. And people figure out a way to make shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People find a way to make shit with just various combinations of the numbers 1 and 0. I was about to say the letters 1 and 0. So, you can't really go under... I don't know, should you be able to go under this ship? I feel like that's too much. You should look up the 6502 chip. It's the brain of the NES. I've probably seen it. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure I've seen it, as if that, you know, clues me in on anything regarding how the NES works. It's just a green board. Or no, the chip even. It's just a black chip, isn't it? See, Niko does not even know the difference between the motherboard, or like the circuit board, and the computer chip itself. So that should give you an indication to the scope of my knowledge on computers. Don't make me say the meme, because I'll say the meme. Let's give him a good old fire flower. I'm just putting this... Here's the connector. Bowser Jr. needs Bowser Jr. Music.
Here we go.
Now surely we can do something more interesting here than just have Bowser Jr. 3 times. Put some bouncy donuts on deck. There you go. You know what? I'm gonna put a secret 1-up. You always gotta put the hidden block up against a wall. Not always, but sometimes you see a wall in a Mario game and you just know there's a secret block there. Yeah, what if like the donuts like bounce you around or move around and then you have to kind of maneuver between them. They can all go at like different times. Pepperoni secret. Pepperonuts. Is this gonna be too much or... Oh god, yeah, I'm already getting hit, but... Oh, plus, yeah, I guess they could just like bounce. I don't think you can get on top of there, but... Should we remove that entirely just because... Or like, the ledge here? And just...
Here we go.
I don't think you can give the bouncers wings. So I can't make them move any faster. I think 2 donuts is enough. I think you're probably right. Let's move it a little more. Or you know what? Just 1 block. I mean, it's still not terribly hard, but it doesn't have to be. The ledge gave you some relief, though. I mean, you kind of have... You have this ledge. He can jump up it, though. So you can kind of lure him away. Actually, now that I think about it, that kind of makes the donuts useless. Because who says you have to fight around them? Boju is a way better name than BJ. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. Psst. I think maybe we should make this higher, and so you drop down into the fight, and then you can't get back out.
Here we go.
Didn't mean to do that, but that was cool. Also, you can really make yourself crazy trying to do like too much at once, which I think is what I do to myself anytime I try to make anything, and that's why I have such a hard time getting started, is because I overwhelm myself. Shit, then you can probably almost jump to that.
Here we go.
Not quite.
Here we go.
They gotta know to like come down here as well. Or like, you know, in a safe manner. Maybe lead them like right onto the bouncy.
Here we go.
Or like, yeah. So they know what they're getting into. Now I'm saving too much. What if you saved after every coin you placed? I was wondering something over here earlier. Just to see if this... No, that doesn't look any better.
Here we go.
I think that's like both not terribly difficult and also like presents a bit of a challenge. I already forgot about my own secret. Oh, right, he comes back. I don't think that's too big of a deal. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll probably put like a checkpoint flag like right before this as well in the sub area. Sorry, I'm just mulling over thoughts to myself on whether or not I like this. I'm terribly indecisive. Is anybody else, like, have a really fucking hard time with decision making, like, basic decision making? If you present me with more than one option for something, I'm fucked. I don't know what to do with myself. I already forgot about this.
Here we go.
Happens to me too. I've never really asked anyone about it, like, you know, why or like what that would be. Like if that's a depression or like an anxiety thing. If I get a money refund on Time Monday, I might just go pick up this game. Well, you got my seal of approval, but don't take my word for it. I think that's what Nintendo was thinking when they made the first game, not letting you have all the tools at once. Yeah, a lot of people were like upset with that. And I mean, like, I would want it to unlock more than just like one section at a day over the course of what, like 11 days. But I understand like letting people get acquainted with like these few parts first, and then the next few parts first. It was all or nothing. Well, it was in this one. In the first one, it was, yeah, they reduced the wait time from like each day to like every several minutes if you played with enough of the old parts. Do you guys have, and I just thought of this, if we want to break this up with some gameplay, do you guys have any levels to send me? Or like know of any? Because Course World, you never know what you're gonna get. Like, you might get multiplayer Bish Bash, or you might get Troll Level Season 2, Episode 1. Check your faves, if that's a thing. How do I get to you? Is the question. I don't know how to... I can access, like, the most recent levels of people I follow, but I can't access the people I follow. This is as far back as it goes. Oh, wait. No, that's not you. I don't know why I thought I saw you. Yeah, I don't think it goes back far enough for me to, like, find anybody unless they've made a level very recently. You watch me suffer on Super Expert. My high score is only 10. I just want to see what I'm in for. I already don't like it. I don't want to not leave the ground. I see what they're going for, I just don't know how to do it. This is fun. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Pillar pressure tower. Looks like a legit level, but I'm worried that it's on Super Expert. This is not usually the kind of thing you see. From no movement at all to all movement. Uh-oh. Maybe this will give us some ideas, too. This is not so bad, but I'm afraid to say that. But this is not the type of level I'm accustomed to getting on this mode, so that makes me happy. Uh-oh. Oh no. They even gave me a checkpoint. That was very nice of them. Too bad I only have 11 lives. You needed all the coins you can get. Yeah, this seems pretty solid. I know, I'm surprised. Oh shit, can I get those 1-ups? If I go back? Is that what that other pipe was? This is really good, actually. There's gotta be like a hidden block, right? Or maybe you come back here later, I don't know. It's Bowser! Oh, do I gotta get the Magic Koopas to, like, make a hole? Somehow? Maybe this is where it becomes super expert, because I don't like this. Oh, jeez, Rick. I'm betting this is where a lot of people just call it quits. Because they've got to be, like, up on the ledge, and you've got to be down, and it's got to not hit Bowser. Oh, no, didn't work. Yeah, this is balls. They need to be, like, over here, where there's no bows. And then I can be, like, right next to them. And oh, we got one space for Bowser to fall. Oh, we're gonna make a little bit of progress. Or will I fall? That'll be the thing. I'm gonna run out of time before anything happens. Or that will happen. If the Magic Koopas didn't hit Bowser so much, this could be genius. Yeah, if they were, like, below him and it was, like, a gradual... Like, if they were just kind of, like, gradually eating away more of a platform, this would be really good, but I think I gotta skip this, because this is... I'm disappointed, because, like, the rest of this was really solid. Oh, wish I got that mushroom. Ooh, that should be big enough, so if I can just get him... We might do this, lads. It's just, how does Bowser get here? Like, nope. Ooh. Nope. Oh! The backwards jump killed him. Awesome. Dumbass, yes. Smartest boss ever. I like that. The rare backwards bows jump. Escape Choco Mountain. Uh-oh. Oh, are you... Look at all those deaths right there. I'll give it a couple shots, but I don't have many lives to work with, so... Ooh. Oh, come on, Alright. If I wasn't doing that level with lives, I would have kept... trying. I don't like the name of this one. Is this gonna be an epic troll? Yep. Boy, is my face red. Oh, jeez. I think I know what might help me with making some levels if I draw them out, so I get a rough idea of what the hell I'm gonna do. I meant to do that early on, and then I just like never did. I was gonna like I have like a notebook of like graph paper, and I was gonna draw up stuff in that, but I just never, because I never really got to many levels. But I should have like put. Yeah, it says troll, so you might as well skip. Skipperoni. I guess it would be good to just jot down a bunch of, like, disjointed ideas. And just be able to be like, okay, I have this, and then I can use it. You know, I can come back to it later. How do I... what? Nah. I'm gonna lose all my lives. I keep getting a whole blank canvas mental block when I open it up. That's what happens to me, and I think what Joe was saying earlier is right. You get overwhelmed by, like, how much stuff there is. That's a no from me, dog. Oh, God. Oh, should have Z jumped. Here's my level. It is called Coing. Oh, my God. Oh, God, Jude. Fire up the grill. What the shell? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was dead already. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh. Oh. Cool level idea, though. I agree. Yeah, if I had more lives, I would have actually tried that, but although, actually, can I go to, like... Yeah, what was that? I was gonna try this one. I did it. I did it again. Oh, God. I messed it up. That ship is my headcanon. You like that? That's the only thing I'm good at in Mario Maker, is coming up with weird level names. Lost all momentum. Exactly, yeah. I hit all these hard to get blocks, and then I fuck up the easy one. Can we do it? Oh no. Do I have to do the shell jump? I'm not good at that. Or do I just have to wear the shell? I'll give this a few more tries, because I do kind of like these levels. And this seems to be pretty well done, and not, like, extremely hard. I don't know why that happened. I did exactly the same as before. I must have been off like a pixel. Oh, too early, way too early. I mean, there's so many of these, like, run and jump at the switch block levels, but I don't know, some of them are alright. Some of them are, like, really satisfying. Oh, where's the... what? Oh. There was a switch down there. So I needed to kick that. Okay. We can do this, folks. We have the technology. And I know it said it in the level description, but yes, the timer is generous. There we go. Like, it's not, you have to be exactly correct. You get a few seconds of leeway. Expected a more complex way to clear it, and it's actually just kick the shell. I liked it. Someone managed to do it faster, but... Did you know it's the anniversary of Voltron's legendarily disappointing final season? I'm sorry for your loss. I remember hearing how they, like, totally went against everything that they built up for, or something like that. Ah, why is he not going that way? By doing it. I've got the Mechriel skills. I probably needed him to go this way, but... Oh no! Wow! There's even a checkpoint. It's nice when people are nice. Oh no. They put the Z there, albeit backwards. But I could not react fast enough. Oh god. Oh. That's not gonna help. Yeah. I need to be up there. Bye. Orb, yeah. Oh, Sam. I never did either the orb or the yump on stream, but I did them off stream. And I can prove it somewhere. I just saw it the other day too, when I was going through stuff. Alright, where the hell is it? There's a ton of Yoshi's Island shit that I'm saving. God damn it, I don't know. And this is not good stream content, so I mean... Don't mind these are all Yoshi's Island glitches. Those will come to stream another day. Oh, I know why it's not here. It was in the Japanese version. God. That's the NES. Here we go. Hold on. Orb. And... Yump. So in case you didn't think I could do it, I can't navigate my folders, but I can do it. Just she's competing! Oh, that's the end. Joshi's dead. Mario! Joshi died! Those were like the only other two good ones, right? Yeah. Level 1-1, but you play as Link. It's always blue balls that we don't get the beep at the end of Super Mario World levels. Oh, it's an auto-scroller too. And this is not 1-1, and also I'm not Link. I already fucked it up, wow. Less than 5% clear rate? I did not see that. This is not 1-1. Not according to my recollection. I guess I gotta let the ball go. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad yet. I'm glad it wasn't actually 1-1. Yeah, this is mostly like puzzles so far. It's not really like ultra hard bullshit. It's just like make use of Link. Which is fine. Uh-oh. Maybe this is why. I mean, at least they were nice enough to keep giving you swords, so... It's Ganon! Okay, so that wasn't too bad either. Where'd that spring come from? I saw that too, and I don't know. There's another boss, isn't there? Something happened. Maybe not. No, I think this is the end. That's where that spring came from, I think. Bowser possessed by Ganon. Glacier slide. Maybe we can get some ideas from this. Since we was building a slide. Bowser possessed by Ganon and then cappied by Mario. Alright, I'm saying 20.2 like last time. Conveyor slide. $20.4. Is that what it was? That was pretty good. The new stuff. Very to the point. I like it. I like your moxie, kid. Yours was 20.2. Vinny's is usually 20.4. He consistently gets the same amount? I didn't know that. Or same amount. Same time. I never really paid attention. That was cool. Pre-recorded. Yeah, every time. Kyle watching YouTube instead of us. I didn't notice that. There's a lot of Zelda levels now. I wasn't seeing many of those like when it first came out, which I guess makes sense. I'm gonna try this one. Even though it had a really low clear rate. It was like 3. But it sounds legit. And it looks legit so far. Did I? Oh. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be... I get why it's called Donut Volcano. Volcano, rather. What the hell? Oh, shit. Nice. It binds! I'm alive. I'm born. Oh, this is... Oh, this is cool. That was not cool, though. You have to be where the arrows aren't. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, that was... You tricked me. I don't like that. I'm not gonna remember which one of those were fake, too. Oops. That was my own fault. I think it would be better to point to safety. That's what you're gonna assume it means, yeah. Although it does show you right there, like, there's arrows pointing to the spikes, but... I didn't see that at first. It didn't register with me. Maybe they thought pointing to safety was, like, too obvious, then it's just follow the arrows, but... I agree. I think that would be better. I don't know if I'm going to do this one. In fact, I'm thinking I might fuck off soon. I know we didn't really accomplish what we set out to do, but... Yeah, I'll do like one more level or something. This one's got spikes in it, so... Let's check it out. I like getting just levels that are like traditional. I know there's so fucking much you can do in Mario Maker, and I still just like the normal ass levels. Oh, thank you. I enjoy Rare's philosophy on Donkey Kong Country design to always trust the bananas. The arrows pointing to hazards kind of does the opposite effect. Because you're trained to think, like, the arrows are pointing where you should go. And it's not like you have a whole lot of time to react there. So I think if they used, like, some coins or did something a little different and also didn't, like, point to things that were... or not point to things that were completely wrong, it would have been fine. I found that playing on normal was pretty normal. It was. I got most of my enjoyment, I think, out of expert. And sometimes it can be, like, too hard, and then sometimes it's, like, just right. Normal is sometimes a little easy. Definitely not Kaizo. I mean, with a clear rate like that, it can't be. Short and easy. We'll do a couple more if they're short. Playing on easy mode is, like, ridiculously easy, as one would assume, but it's usually just, like, run to the goal, and here's, like, 10,000 stars and mushrooms and coins. I have a feeling this is all this level is going to be. Maybe not. Joshi! That was a cute little level. Sometimes it doesn't need to be that complex. My mom's first level lol. Difficulty 0 out of 5. Wow! Wow! Good job, Nico. Defeats the expert levels and loses on the quote-unquote 0 out of 5 difficulty level. Die at the first fucking Goomba. Your mom is fat. That was mean. Come on. Okay, we'll do... This one looks like it could be good. We'll do this one, and then I'm gonna head off. I think that coffee didn't do enough for me. It didn't quite put me in the zone, I don't think, but... Woo. I'm gonna say on this level I should probably just expect munchers to come out of, like, every pipe. And take caution. Should I play, before I go, should I play my own Vine Ryzen level? And prove that I can beat it? prove that it is in fact beatable, yes, do it. I'll do it after this one, and then I'll call it a night. Alright. If I can beat it. We are descending. I'm tempted to, like, jump off and glide down, but I don't know what's down there. We don't know what's down there. Or where it came from. I'm just bringing the stream full circle. I hear my cat knocking shit over. Do you have any Mario tips? For making or for playing? Because to be honest, not really for either. Oh, I see what's going on here. You gotta get that muncher over here. Do I have any Mario tip'ems? It's a good question. I don't know, because, I mean, I've literally been playing Mario since I was like 1 or 2. And it's just second nature at this point. It helps to, you know, have been playing for so long and just be used to... You just know what to expect, I think, from playing for so long. So much so that, like, even in Mario Maker, you know, you get all these people making... I meant to like that. I'm gonna go back and like that. You get all these people making, but they also know Mario and want to incorporate those things into their own levels, so, like, I end up being able to predict a lot of these levels as well. AHY, always hold Y. That's true. I'm always holding the run button. And that definitely helps. If you can... Which, supposedly, a lot of the levels in the new Super Mario Bros. Series are designed to be beaten, or be able to be beaten, without having to run at all. I haven't seen these comments. Now, it's been since July since I made this, so I don't remember. Bignot cannot complete baby level. Here's a tip for this level, don't go too far ahead. Who was it that... Was it Diego who said something like, don't look... You're not looking at your character, you're looking ahead? That's a good thing to keep in mind, is to look like everywhere but where you are. And then you just kind of get a feel for, like, where you are, and then that way you're seeing, like, what's happening. I don't know, maybe that's, like, a really obvious thing that you would do as second nature anyway. Ah. I'm always looking at Mario? Well, there you go. Don't do that. You can look at him sometimes, he's cool. He's fun to look at. But sometimes it's better to, like, keep an eye on, like, the things going on at, like, the sides here. See, like, I mean, that I looked at chat, and that was not a good idea. Speaking of Kyle, he played this. He and John played this on their show, which I believe is YouTube trying to play LP. If you want to watch John and Kyle play some games and some of my Mario Maker levels from Mario Maker 1 and 2. I did not... Ooh! Ooh! Mario! I did not have as many power-ups in here initially. And you can see why I increased it. I look right into his eyes. In return, I have a really good DDR tip. You don't need to return your feet to the center. That was probably absolutely my problem, like the few times that I did play DDR. Is that I kept thinking like, oh, put him back so that I'll be ready for the next step. And it's easier to just kind of move around the mat, I imagine. I still don't think I would be good at it, just because I'm not coordinated in general, but I appreciate the tip, thank you. Do people stream DDR? Is that a streamable thing? I mean, with camera, obviously. I don't imagine that would be very fun to watch without it. I can see why Vinny didn't like this level. But he told some weird story during it, or like he told the origin of Vinesauce story and something else. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it. Forgot that was there, to be honest. This stage is causing lag? Is it really? Oh, I thought you were being serious. I thought you meant the stream was lagging. John Fullsauce made a separate video about it. He did. So there is a video on Fullsauce of my shitty level that gave Vinny agita. He didn't even get to this part. Which is not really as hard as it seems because they just fly right into you. Uh-oh. That's where it gets a little harder. This part looks very Kirby with the rainbows. Yeah, I like these new assets they added. Speaking of Kirby, that's probably what I'm going to stream next time. And probably will be with Dimitri. Because we used to play that game a lot. Kirby Superstar, to be specific, not just Kirby. General Kirby. Oops. Wow. Yeah, this part's not really... I couldn't figure out a way to make it very hard, but maybe it didn't need to be after that first part. This level looks like it could be an official Mario level. The design is just really good. I appreciate that. I don't know if that's really... Maybe we would see this like as like a bonus super hard level This is the... Benny is bad at video games. Oh wait, this is yours. Yeah, this is my level. You found the video? Booty! Oh, thank you, Hero Bert. Super tough but fair. The cannons right after the checkpoint are RNG, though. They are. I believe it. It's okay, we love him anyway. We do. Well, I'm sorry we got, like, sidetracked there. Or I got sidetracked, I should say. I didn't force you guys to do anything. We didn't finish our level, but whatever. It was fun, right? Fun was had. It's not as late as I thought, but... Is it not ready to upload? No, we still have this whole middle part is just empty. Not empty, but it's like work in progress. We started this whole area, vertical area, with slopes, excuse me, going down. We will, of course, return to this, but I think in the meantime I might be doing Kirby. Yeah, we'll figure out. I'll try and think of some things myself as well. And then we can come back with... And sometimes that's what you need to do. You gotta take a break and come back with, like, a fresh mind. And I need to learn to do that more often. Not just with Mario, but, like, with drawing and shit, too. You just need to step back for a while. Okay, well... Thank you guys, as always, seriously, for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys have fun during these, because these have been getting even more and more fun to stream. So I appreciate you guys being here for them, because I think some good shit has been happening, some interesting shit has been happening. But yeah, until next time, which I think will be Kirby. I hope you guys take care. I just realized I wanted to talk about the Game Awards and totally neglected that, but oh well. What was there to talk about? That was the whole thing. That was what I was going to say. Nothing happened. The end. Anyway, thank you guys once again. Who cares, honestly? I know. Thank you once again. Take care. Have a good rest of your weekend. You can watch more stuff, if you don't know, at youtube.com/NikoAndNesty, or just right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/NikoAndNesty, and I am on twitter.com/NikoAndNesty. Everything is /NikoAndNesty. Alright? So, take care, and I will see you hopefully later this week with some more, and I hope you'll join me. Have a good one, everyone.